Hi everyone! Welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. John Henton's life is a man whose excursion has turned into an enamoring story in the domains of notoriety, fortune, and special goals. In this select report, we dig profoundly into the confounding universe of John Henton, uncovering the most recent developments in his better half, the development of his total assets in 2024, the sumptuous armada of vehicles, the effortlessness of his carport, the lavishness of his chateau, and as his carefully prepared news coverage master, I'm excited to direct you through the exciting bends in the road of this captivating story, offering a nuanced point of view that goes past the surface, unwinding the layers of a daily existence lived under the examination of public interest. John Henton was brought into the world on November 23 RD 1960 in East Cleveland, Ohio. Henton's journey from a paint stockroom laborer to a fruitful TV entertainer is both motivating and striking in the wake of moving on from Shaw's secondary school. Henton ended up working at a paint distribution center during the day while chasing after PC classes in the night. Anyway, his life went off in a strange direction when he chose to take a stab at stand-up satire at an amateur hour in a Cleveland parody club. Shockingly, Henton arose successful in the Amateur Hour Challenge with just his subsequent execution, embracing the universe of satire. Henton spent quite a while as a professional comic in the Cleveland region. His commitment and ability drove him to win the 1991 Johnny Walker Public Parody Search, a huge achievement in his prospering profession. Destiny favored Henton when Jim McCoe, a satire chief from the This Evening Show featuring Johnny Carson, recognized his ability. Reserved for an exhibition on June 1991, Henton's appearance on the show was a defining moment as he completed his set with the unbelievable Johnny Carson. Ed McMahon and visitor Tony Bennett supported as well as welcomed him to go along with them on Carson's visitor sofa. This second denoted the start of Henton's rise in media outlets following his fruitful presentation. Henton kept on dazzling, making appearances on shows like Funny Cartoon Live and procuring a subsequent exhibition space on the This Evening Show on October 11th. His exceptional John Henton parody, with a demeanor circulated on Kickoff in January 1993. Exhibiting his one-of-a-kind brand of humor to a more extensive crowd. Henton's profession in TV took a huge jump when he assumed the role of Overton Wakefield Jones on the Fox sitcom Residing Single. Further set his position in the diversion world. John Henton, known for his irresistible grin and magnetic character, was en route to the arrangement for Residing Single, where he depicted the adorable Overton Obie Wakefield Jones. As he showed up on set, the natural essences of his co-stars welcomed him with comforting grins. The kinship among the cast individuals was substantial, creating a climate of innovativeness and fellowship. Residing Single, a weighty sitcom that followed the existences of four energetic African-American ladies and their idiosyncratic neighbors, had turned into a social peculiarity. John Henton ventured into the shoes of Overton, the jack of all trades with a kind nature who had caught the hearts of fans. Overwearing his personality's unique overalls, John changed into Obie, easily typifying the appeal and width that made the person so attractive. The scene they were shooting that day was set in the notable condo imparted by the character's Overton to his brand name, Good Faith, while assisting his neighbor. Kyle Barker, with some family fixes, loaded up the content with clever exchange and real snapshots of kinship, catching the pith of the show as the cameras rolled. The cast conveyed their lines faultlessly, and the giggling on set was certifiable. Jones' comedic timing and normal science with his co-stars rejuvenated the scenes, causing every second to feel credible and interesting between takes. The cast shared tales and jokes, creating a bond that reflected the very close kinships depicted on screen. Sovereign, Latifah, Kim Coles, Erica Alexander, and Kim Fields, the main women of the show, embraced John as a component of their television family. The science among the cast members was a demonstration of the show's prosperity. As the day advanced, the cast and team worked indefatigably to catch the enchanted that had made Residing Single an easily recognized name. John Henton's devotion to his job and his capacity to associate with the crowd through Overton's personality were obvious in each scene as the sun plunged beneath the skyline, flagging the finish of a day's shoot. The cast gathered for a gathering photograph, and the grins on their faces mirrored the delight they had encountered while rejuvenating the dearest characters, much to their dismay that Living Single would proceed to turn into an immortal exemplary, making a permanent imprint on TV history. John Henton, with his irresistible chuckling and veritable soul, had been depicted over in Obie Wakefield Jones, as well as having turned into a fundamental piece of a noteworthy show that praised kinship love and the remarkable encounters of a dynamic gathering of people living single in the heart of New York City. Next, He is renowned for his job as Millsap Morris on the ABC UPN sitcom Millsap Morris. Henton has scratched his name in the records of sitcom history anyway. The charm and marvelousness of An Urgent Second in September 2000 pushed him into the spotlight of difficulty. A serious fender bender unfurled, unleashing destruction on his actual prosperity, obliterating his left eye attachment, breaking the 2 legs, separating 9 teeth, and tearing his stomach. The outcome left his face seriously disfigured, a distinct difference from the natural look crowds had come to know. Yet even with such misfortune, Henton's flexibility radiated through a broad plastic medical procedure. It turned into the cauldron of his change. Sorting out the pieces of his facial design, it's an account of win over misfortune, where the drape rises on a sitcom star, as well as on a man who rose up out of the destruction with restored strength and a reproduced personality today. Despite the fact that John Henton has gone through numerous troubles, he actually demonstrates the fact that he is a man with a very great key. As he has raked in boatloads of cash from land speculation, we welcome you to investigate the homes he possesses right now. House in Oxnard, California. In the ideal waterfront town of Oxnard, California, sitcom star John Henton has created a sanctuary that consistently mixes solace and extravagance. In 2014, he made a huge venture, creating a staggering home for $500,000. This Capri estate is settled on the Mandalay Oceanside. The local area spans 1,628 square feet, highlighting 2 rooms. 2 restrooms and a roomy space offer an agreeable marriage of seaside living and lavishness. As we step into the dwelling place, the expert suite stands apart as a safe haven for unwinding, impeccably remodified to remember a stroll for a shower, and 2 folds sinks a hint of extravagance that recognizes this property. With 3 welcoming levels, this home changes into a performer's fantasy, offering the ideal setting for get-togethers. Quiet minutes with an enrapturing book settled in the Province West People Group comfort turns into a lifestyle with conveniences like a lap pool, close-by spa, wellness focus, and tennis and table tennis offices readily available for outside devotees. The charm of the recreation area and Oceanside is only a brief distance away, giving a beautiful setting to different exercises supplemented by energetic ranchers market each Sunday. Something other than a home, this property encapsulates a way of life, a call to those looking for a full-time residence or the ideal second home at present. John Henton has transformed this safe house into a worthwhile endeavor, leasing it for more than $77,000 per month in Carson, California, on this perplexing piece of land. John Henton took an essential action in September 2017 by getting a home in Carson, California for $4,400,000. This 2-room, 2-bedroom condo traverses roughly 1,166 feet. Furthermore, it remains a demonstration of Henton's insightful desire for property speculation. As we step into this beguiling home, an open floor plan unfolds, embellished with wood floors that cross the space. Veiated roofs improve the feeling of receptiveness, and the kitchen is a brilliant safe house and a different pantry, add useful tastefulness to this home settled at the back of a calm, secure gated local area lodging just 20 condos. This property flaunts a serenity that gives a false representation of its focal area. In Carson's digging into the unobtrusive improvements, this condo highlights imperceptible updates, including brilliant indoor regulators for more current forced air systems and heaters, water-relaxing frameworks, and present-day machines like fridges, dishwashers, and microwaves. The inside, as of late, is painted in a cool, dim variety. Conspire is enlightened by dome lighting and improved by roof fans. Dimmer switches and keyless carport passages wandering higher up vaulted roofs in the rooms intensify the feeling of room, while pantries in the lobby have extra capacity, supplemented by reflected entryways that mirror normal light from tall flights of stairs. This remarkable loft isn't simply a home. It's situated in a calculated manner at the rear of the complicated contribution vicinity to shopping, restaurants, schools, and interstate access as a feature of a foreordained technique. John Henton has decided to use this venture by leasing the property for $4,300 per month for individual life, while John Henton has never entered the organization of marriage. His excursion through being a parent has unfolded in the presence of his girl, Nicole Simone. Nicole is the posterity of his getting through friendship with Michelle Delaney. His drawn-out accomplice, regardless of the shortfall of a formal conjugal bond, is enhanced by the familial association he imparts to Nicole and Michelle. That is the entire story of John Henton's ongoing life. Thank you for watching.